right now we're heading to Harbor Freight, the best store in the world. We are going there to get my welder exchanged because my warranty's ending, and so why not just get a new welder before the warranty ends? So we're gonna go there, get a new welder, maybe get a couple tools because I usually end up buying tools when I'm there, and go pick up material and start working on the 240. What's up, guys? Back in the garage. We got the trailer fender, got the S13, bought some shears from Harbor Freight, and we're gonna get going. So first we're gonna grab some cardboard, make a little stencil, and then trace it onto the sheet metal, and then cut it out, get things tacked into place, make sure everything looks good, and start welding. All right, now that we got it cut in half, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the squared edge or the 90-degree edge and leave the rounded edge. All right, now that it's all cut out, we're gonna put it up on here. Make sure. Yep, that looks good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a Sharpie and we're gonna try to mimic that curvature and get it tacked on. And then I'm gonna pull measurements off of here down. So I'm gonna put marks coming down from this seam. All right, we got it all set up with cardboard. And then we're gonna throw it over onto the sheet metal and stencil it out and cut it out and then put it back on here as sheet metal and then start tacking everything and welding away and making sure everything's good. All right, now that we got these all cut out, I'm gonna clean them up with the flap wheel, and then we're gonna need to put a bend in this. So I have the bend marked out on my template. And so I'm gonna transfer that bend over, and we are gonna trace it with the grinder and bend it, put it on, get our height here, cut the height, get everything tacked up, welded, and get it looking like this. All right, now that we got that slit in there, and then we put a nice bend in there, we're gonna want to put it in here just to see how it lines up. And I mean, it's a little big, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna end up trimming this piece first a little bit. So I think we're gonna cut it right here first, make sure we can get in there, and then just start mocking things up, tacking things up. We'll get this piece up in here. And then this piece will go up in here. Just like that. So we got our 3 pieces. So we can start assembling it, get it tacked up. So now what I've done is I took all the pieces I've cut out and I just put them up there to make sure that it looks good. So right now it looks good. I mean, a little bit of sanding to cover up some edges, but other than that, everything here is weldable and fillable. So now we're gonna take it apart and we're gonna start tacking it up. Once we get it tacked up, we're gonna weld it out. All right, now that we got it all welded out, we're gonna take the grinder and we're just gonna hit it real quick, clean up all the edges, clean up all the little welds, and then get that dimple die plate right here. And then we're gonna switch over, take the tires off and start cutting on the inside and cleaning up the inside. All right, now that we got that all cleaned up, we're gonna take our little dimple dies, get those welded in, and then clean it up, cut the insides, and we're done with our tube front. Got it all done, fabbed out, ready to go. Look at this beautiful work. Now all we have left to do is cut the opposite side on the inside of what's left over, clean up all this, all these little extra, and then it's off to go to paint. All right, here's how it looks, all primed up, trimmed up, got everything out of the way. And now we're gonna put the wheel back on, do the other side, put the fenders on, and roll it out into the street and ready for pickup. And then after we primer it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some Herculiner and make sure everything's all painted and not rusting on the inside. Make sure it's all good. All right, so we finished. Got the fenders back on, got the headlights back on. Took the wiring and tucked it in there. Got it out of the driveway. Removal core support is in, everything's in, looking clean. Here's the tubs. And just like that, we are done with our first YouTube series with the S13 hatch. And next we're gonna be working on some of my cars. We got the TI, we have my Ready 36, and we also have my drift car, which is back there. And yeah, should be fun. Got plenty of content coming your way. Like and subscribe and stay tuned.